all know that music entertains us, but there's so much more to it than that. Music is what brings us together. It can inspire, motivate, and heal. And just sometimes, a song can say everything when we can't. I'm so excited to bring you these wonderful tunes and artist stories. I'm Stacey Newman, and this is More Than the Music. Hey guys, welcome to this week's More Than the Music. I'm Stacey Newman. We're going to be talking to Scotty McCreery. You may have first heard of him as the 17-year-old Season 10 American Idol winner, but he's grown a whole lot since then. With 2 successful albums already under his belt, Scotty spent the last few years writing a new one. It's called Seasons Change. The single from that one, called 5 More Minutes, just went gold. Let's check out the interview. Hey guys, we're here at the studio at 8th Street. We are talking to country singer Scotty McCreery. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your experience on American Idol.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it was crazy. It was unexpected. I did not know what I was getting myself into. I just wanted to go and hang out with Jennifer Lopez, but no, it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot, and it's kind of just getting thrown in there at 17 and just like, all right, let's see what happens, and just had fun with it, and it was a great experience.
I can't imagine being that young and going in and trying out and winning the whole thing.
Yeah, it was 0 to 100. I mean, I was bagging groceries and playing baseball. That was my life, and then all of a sudden you're out there in California, and it was real fast, real quick, but it was a lot of fun. Learned a lot. You
wrote a book?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's called Go Big or Go Home, and they had to really sell me on writing it because I was like, I'm really young. Should I be writing a book? And finally we settled on, as long as we, don't call it an autobiography, we just call it a travelogue of places I've been, people I've met, things I've learned. Because I feel like I've got an interesting perspective, especially when I was just 22, 23 writing that, living a lot of life and doing a lot of crazy things and running a business and traveling the world that young was an interesting perspective to write a book at. So it was fun writing it. It was different. I'm used to writing stories in 3-minute songs, not 300-page books, but it was a good time.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about the art of storytelling, both in song and
Yeah, in a lot of ways it was very similar, in a lot of ways it was completely different. So normally we're trying to, make everything concise and break it down to 3 minutes, and here we're trying to expand on everything, so a little different thought process.
So Scotty, you have an album coming out in March. Can you tell us a little bit about the album?
Absolutely. This is it's been an awesome project to work on, probably my favorite I've done yet. And mainly just because of how personal it is to me and for me. Wrote every song on it, which I never thought I'd do, but we did on this record, and just told stories. Again, there's a song on there, and I can tell you the story behind each and every one of them, like where I was and when I was thinking about this and who that's about. And I wrote a song for me and Gabi, my fiance now, and kind of our engagement story and our little song there. So yeah, I love it. I'm thrilled and can't wait for everybody to hear it.
We are going to be showing your video for 5 More Minutes.
Awesome.
What's the background behind that song?
Yeah, this is, speaking of personal stories, this is probably the most personal song on the record. Wanted to write a song for my granddaddy Bill. We just lost him a couple weeks prior, and he was my guy. He was 86 when he passed away, but even until he was like 85, he was still jumping off the diving board in his backyard pool doing cannonballs, and it was just always the life of the party, so much fun. Always played golf, taught me so much, and so I just wanted to honor him through song, and became a lot more about life in general. We all have those moments and those people that we wish we could spend a little more time with, so that's where the song kind of came from, and the video kind of alludes to that too, with all the home videos from my life. So
I was going to ask if they were genuine, authentic home videos.
Oh yeah, and I'd seen a little, most of them. There were a few in there I'd never seen before, and I got a kick out of seeing, little Scotty, real young and hanging out. It was pretty fun.
Well, let's check that out.
Years old, couple cane posts sitting down by the creek. Lines in the water, watching those bobbers, seeing that red sun sink. Mama's on the porch yelling supper's hot, y'all come and get it. We yelled 5 more minutes. At 16 it was 12:03, standing at her front door. And Katie's dad said midnight, but we needed just a little more. Yellow light flipping on and off, interrupting that goodnight kissing. We wanted 5 more minutes. Time rolls by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. I wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it and give myself 5 more minutes. 18, turned my helmet in, walked to the 50-yard line. Just the coach and me after we lost 8-10 to 9. And I cried, man, next time to get in here, I'll have to buy a ticket. Can't you give me 5 more minutes? Time rolls by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. I wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it and give myself 5 more minutes. At 86, my grandpa said there's angels in the room. All the family gathered round, knew the time was coming soon. With so much left to say, I prayed, Lord, I ain't finished, just give us 5 more minutes. Time rolls by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. I wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it. Yeah, sometimes this old life will leave you wishing that you had 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
So speaking of your fiance, this is a very recent engagement.
Yes, yes, yes.
Tell us a little bit about how you guys know each other.
Yeah, me and Gabi, we grew up together. We met in class in kindergarten, very first day, and stayed in class the rest of our lives until college, I guess. She went to UNC, and I went to NC State, so a little rivalry there, but yeah, she's great. She was always so smart and so pretty, and finally senior year, I realized if I'm about to go on the road and start touring, and if I don't make a move now, I'll totally miss my chance. So I asked her out, and luckily she said yes.
Congratulations on the engagement.
Thank you very much.
You guys have a wedding date set?
Yeah, we're keeping it kind of close to the vest, but it's going to be a nice little destination type wedding with family and friends, and I can't wait. It's going to be quite a day. I can only imagine.
Do you have a favorite guilty pleasure song? Might be a little embarrassing to admit.
Oh, there's a ton of them. I was just singing all of Bieber's Christmas album not too long ago. I do love Katy Perry. Yes, I don't feel too guilty about that, but I do love her stuff. We went to the Super Bowl when she was the halftime performer.
Yeah.
Oh, I was freaking out. So.
Did you get to mingle with Left Shark?
I saw Left Shark, but I did not get to say hey. That's pretty sweet.
Do you have an all-time favorite record?
I'd probably, when I grew up, I grew up in the age of the digital stuff coming together, so it was less albums and more just listening to songs and stuff. But for me, I think my first record I bought was just the Greatest Hits Elvis Presley record, and I wore that thing out. So I'd probably say that, which is not just one specific album, but Elvis was my guy growing up. I mean, 5 years old on, that's all I listened to. I was the oddball out when all my friends were listening to the Backstreet Boys and all that stuff, but he was my dude.
He's one of my very favorites.
Absolutely.
I just got to go to Graceland for the first time last year.
Did you really?
It's amazing.
It's an experience,
yeah.
I'm telling you.
You could basically move into that house.
Oh yeah, exactly. I just wanted to sneak under bed and stay the night and roam around.
So you wrote/co-wrote this whole new album.
Yeah.
What is your songwriting process like?
I'd say the biggest thing about my songwriting process, and probably everybody's songwriting process, is just that you never turn it off. You know, you're always listening, you're always looking for ideas and trying to pick up on what people are saying or see. I've seen billboards and like, oh, that's a pretty funky little saying, and we'll write it down and try to do something around it. But I don't know, we just go there with ideas, a bunch of them, and see what the whole room is feeling like. It's normally 2 or 3 people in the room, and just bouncing ideas off the wall, and then it's just writing poetry, and it's just putting your thoughts down on paper and singing about it, which is fun for me, which is, it's kind of comes natural, but I love it. It's something that I kind of had to grow into, the craft. First record I didn't write anything, second record I wrote like 2 songs, and this one, that's every single one of them.
Is there anybody out there, country or not, that you would just love to work with?
There's a guy named Charlie Wilson. That's
oh yeah, Gap Band.
Here we go. Was the lead singer of the Gap Band, and now does his own thing, R&B, and I think he's one of the best vocalists on the earth. Now that guy he slays it. So yeah, so I mean, I've gone to his concerts and got all his albums, and so I feel like if we could figure out a way to get Charlie Wilson's sound and Scotty McCreery, then I would be all for that. So.
I can picture those
country
harmonies.
R&B, yeah, absolutely. So.
Well, this one I've been asking everybody.
Sure.
So it's sort of a sociological experiment that I'm conducting at this point.
All right.
If you had to pick one, would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
I would probably go with 1 horse-sized duck. I feel like I could figure out a strat. 100 little things coming at you would be pretty tough, but one big thing I could, get its legs together with a rope or something and get it down. But yeah, is that what most people are saying, or?
There's been a good mix.
Okay, yeah.
Awesome.
Both of them sound terrifying.
I think personally I'd go for the little horses because I could just kind of punt them away.
I could see that, but they pack a big punch, so.
Yeah. Well, Scotty, thank you for talking to us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for sticking around. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to More Than the Music. I'm Stacey Newman. We sat down with Nicole Atkins at Americana Fest in Nashville. Her critically acclaimed new album, Goodnight Rhonda Lee, is out on Single Lock Records, and it's fantastic. Nicole is a super talented singer-songwriter and also an electric performer. If you get the chance to see her live, do it. She's also a really fun lady. Let's check out the interview. Hey y'all, we are here at Americana Fest 2017. We're talking to Nicole Atkins at the Cannery Ballroom. How's it going, Nicole?
Good. It's going good.
Awesome.
Stoked to be here.
Yeah, same. So you have a wonderful new album.
Thanks.
Goodnight Rhonda Lee.
Goodnight Rhonda Lee.
And can you just tell us a little bit about the album?
I wanted to make an album that is a mix of crooner music from the 50s and soul music from the 60s. And I just, I have a very broad record collection, but it's, just a lot of songs about my life over the last few years. And Rhonda Lee was kind of my drinking alias. So it started out as my bowling alias, because in old bowling alleys, the first 3 letters of your name is your name. So it was row, Rhonda's gonna row. And then it became like my parents would be like, oh, we're having dinner on Sunday, don't bring Rhonda Lee. you know. And now I'm finding out that everybody has kind of like a drinking alias. My sister's name is Steve when she drinks. Steve sucks.
We are going to be listening to your song Listen Up here
Awesome.
in just a minute, and it's a wonderful song, very
Thanks.
soulful and just catchy. I love it so much. Like harkens back to like Elvis and
Elvis,
I get like a
yes.
Katie Lang thing
Nice.
going on there. I love it. But yeah, can you tell us a little bit about that track in particular?
I wrote that song, I was in LA, and I was just thinking about, like, you know, just doing a lot of dumb stuff and, like, you know, going against the good advice of people that were close to me and learning a lot of things the hard way. And so it's just kind of a song to remind myself, like, when things are going bad, like, you know, it's good to have these close people in your life that you could go to for advice. So the song is about, like, shutting your mouth and listening to good advice, and I had this idea for the video of, wouldn't it be, you know, funny to do a mock-up of America's Funniest Home Videos, you know, so, but I'm in the hospital bed and every single video is of me eating it. So,
All right,
that was
awesome.
the video.
Well, can't wait to watch it.
Let's watch it now.
Sometimes I feel like I ruined everything. Sometimes I feel like I'm slipping, oh. The way my brain and body reacts to every memory. Sometimes I feel like I'm slipping, oh. I should've listened up when I was young, but I always talk too much. Punch drunk on some bad luck for time. You gotta make mistakes to know. Takes mistakes to grow, and now I know. Gotta listen up. You gotta listen up. Listen up. When life got real, I didn't know if I could handle it. Too many opinions, I don't wanna listen. But when my brain and body holds on to every memory, I need your help, so please advise. Oh, I should've listened up when I was young, but I always talk too much. Punch drunk on some bad luck for time. You gotta make mistakes to know. It takes mistakes to grow, and now I know. Gotta listen up. You gotta listen up. Listen up. When I'm broken, when I'm stuck, then I know I gotta listen up. When I'm lost, when I'm in a rut, then I know I gotta listen up. When I'm broken, when I'm stuck, then I know I gotta listen up. When I'm broken, when I'm stuck, I should've listened up when I was young, but I always talk too much. Punch drunk on some bad luck for time. Gotta make mistakes to know. Takes mistakes to grow, and now I know. And now I know. And now I know. And now I know. And now I know when I gotta listen up.
All right, so can we talk a little bit about what inspires you to write your songs and like your songwriting process?
So I get really inspired to write my songs when I'm walking or showering or being on a train, so I'm sitting but moving. And a lot of songs come to me in dreams. And like the song I Love Living Here Even When I Don't, I had a dream that Tom Waits was singing a song at a bar, and I woke up all depressed because I'm like, I will never be as cool as Tom Waits, which I won't, because no one will. But then I realized that that song was mine because it was my own dream. So I think a lot a lot of the inspiration is just paying attention to when things pop in your head and don't forget it and write everything down. But you could also, what I learned with writing this record is you can have a lot of ideas, but they could just sit in your phone. So you can't really wait around for inspiration, you just gotta do it.
So can you tell us what your favorite record of all time is?
My favorite record of all time is Jesus Christ Superstar, the original Cast soundtrack. It is, it's the best songs, it's the best singing. That and Tommy from The Who. Those are my two favorite records.
Where did your interest in music start?
Actually, from when I was 3 years old, my parents used to sleep in and I had HBO and they were playing Tommy on HBO. And so I remember watching it and being like, oh my God. And I used to like wrap myself in my blankie and answer the door for the mailman saying I was the acid queen. So it was very, very early on. So it was that, and I loved Michael Jackson, and then I loved the Bangles. And it just, music became my obsession. I started playing when I was 12. I found my uncle's guitar in our attic. He passed away, and there's no musicians in our family. So I was like, oh, I found a guitar. My mom was like, oh, don't mess it up. And all the boys in my school had a band, and I just wanted to hang out with them. So I learned how to play guitar.
It's about my story with skateboarding.
Yeah, that was my thing with skateboarding too.
I didn't stick with it though.
Me neither.
Hurting my knees too many times.
Yeah, I was just like, I should be here.
Yeah. You guys are here at Americana Fest. Album is out. What are you working on next?
Doing a lot of touring. We're about to, I'm actually going to, do you know the band Postmodern Jukebox? Mm-hmm. I'm going to Alaska with them, because I sang the David Bowie song Heroes with them, and they're like, you want to go to Alaska? So I'm going there in October, and then in November, we're doing a tour with J.D. McPherson up the coast of the east side, you know, the East Coast. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going over to Europe and to the UK to do some shows there. Yeah, just working on a lot of writing and production and touring.
Check her out, y'all. She's amazing. You have a great night playing tonight. Enjoy Americana Fest.
Thanks. You're coming to our show, right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Cool.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us this week, guys. We had a blast talking to Scotty and Nicole. Hope you had as much fun as we did. Check them out on social media, and us too while you're at it. See you next week.